Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebook fans. Welcome to another edition of Airy Sky Ridley's video blog. I'm Airy Sky. So as you can see, my hair is in a bun. I'm about to take my hair bun out. And because it's early in the morning, almost 4:30, I figure I can go live and no one is going to basically do or say anything to me. So Chloe's snoozing away. Here we go. Got my bun out. Haha. So, got a beer. So, let me give you a breakdown of what's going on. So, I spent a couple hours tonight doing spreadsheets. Should have done more, but I was sitting in front of the computer phone all day. And basically, I made phone calls. I got up and I got like maybe 4 hours of sleep. And I got up, and Chloe's like, "Are you gonna drink your energy drink?" And I go, "Yeah, it's sugar free." So I went out and I got it, and I swapped the keyboard and the mouse to the laptop, and I used the office for phone calls. I first called up the lady, the new manager, and we talked about things. She says, "I forgot to mention that if first thing she said is, I forgot to mention that um, that if there's a problem with your heart, they'll airlift you to the nearest hospital, and you will be there because where we're going is a little remote. Anyways, they'll airlift you to the nearest hospital and be 20 to 30,000 for the hospital helicopter bill. But since you have Medicare, Medicaid kick in and you get it for 5 years." I said, "Okay." Then we talked about other things like I said I want to put on layaway a TV. Chloe wants this TV in the new office gaming room for her Xbox One, so we're going to get a 65 or 70 inch at Christmas time. So I was like, okay. So when we got done, we talked about the move-in date. We're moving August 31st. That's the earliest I can secure a few things. Summertime, it's right before school, and it was going to be August 15th, but it's like so. Anyways, so what happened was we talked about that. We talked about the clinic. We talked about other issues, and in the end, basically, we spent 90 minutes conversing about the location and the area. We got everything put together. She sent me an email with information, and then I called up the power company. I got everything set up for the electricity. I still got to sit down and call the internet providers, but I'm making progress. Then when I got done, basically, I tried calling Chloe's caseworker at the welfare office because Chloe wanted to had a few questions, and it was like it didn't work too well, let's just say. And so we were like, okay. So we got that done, and then finally, I decided to call the lady that has our storage shed. She wasn't in, so I was like, damn it. So I called up the new mental place to set Chloe up, and they're like, well, we're backlogged, so it'll be a while. But don't worry. As soon as you move, you make an appointment, and we'll get you in within 6 to 8 weeks. I said, okay. So I still got to call our social worker because, of the situation, because she needs therapy yet. If she doesn't get cash assistance, I have to take care of everything. And, the young lady loses her cash assistance. So it's a big complicated issue for moving. But anyways, so tomorrow I see the manager. Once I get up, I wash up, I go to the library. I got to go print out some stuff and fax over the information to the electric company. We're going to get electric subsidies. We're going to get a lower rate, a disabled rate, and some other stuff. So it's all good. We got everything done. and you know, and so then I called up uh, the other places. I called up six therapists. I ending up going with a psychologist again. They take my insurance. So, anyways, so I called up Christian Charities, and Chloe's like, "Well, we need to go and get the records just in case." Well, now she's thinking it will be okay. So, then I called up the place up in the hill, the Integrated Services, and Chloe is threatening to sue them because the diagnosis is wrong. She's not bipolar 2. She told them, read the discharge notes they had. It's borderline. So when the lady realized it, she changed it, sending us another piece of paper with the information. So on that. So, you know, and then, you know, we got that done. And then we decided to do, you know, try again with the welfare office and the lady. And in between, I called up U-Haul, and Chloe's like, well, I hope we get our boxes. And so I'm like, you know what? So I called up one place, and they're like, no, you have to call this number. So I called up the number, and I finally spoke to someone, and they said, yes, ma'am, your box is shipped. So this morning, I got my boxes shipped. Then I called a guy up in another part of the country to talk about my credits, and he said, as soon as we get your games, we will give you the credit right away. And because your birthday's coming and you're moving, we don't want to delay it because, you know, we've got a few people interested in these rare unopened games that you've been hoarding for 25 years. So then I contacted a guy. I'm selling some other stuff, you know, consignment. And he's like, we'll get it taken care of. And then I decided, you know, I'm going to need to sit down in the new place with the new address, memorize the address, and send out some letters since I have plenty of envelopes, and write out some letters by hand. Again, part of my projects that keeps my mind busy. So, you know, but basically, you know, I got a lot done, and I got 2 phone calls to make today. Phone calls Monday's done. Phone call Tuesday's 2 phone calls. Basically, I got 63 spreadsheets to do, and then I got to decide if I'm going to total them up, which shouldn't take too long, and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. I did make a phone call to the power company, made payments, so we won't have it roll over to the apartment complex because I'm moving, and I don't want to have the manager say I can't move because of the electric bill. So I paid it down. And then I asked them about moving, and they said, sure, just call us up a day before you're moving or 2 days. We'll make sure it's off on, you know, go to the manager, and then you get your final bill. So, so after all that, Chloe went and took a bath, and then we decided I have to have bathed. Chloe's like, Rita, you reek. Well, you know, between dilating and having natural blood flow in my vagina, I'm getting used to the smell of a bloody vagina, you know, periods. So, anyways, natural flow, you know, so my panties have been wet, my period. So I decided, basically, that we need to go down to Oregon in September or October to get it checked out. I called the doctor, and they're like, sure, come on out. You can see your family and have dinner. And, you know, so where we're going, it's just a straight shot. It's not like, you know, but anyway, so I got the U-Haul truck secured. I got another reservation secured for travel. Chloe's taking care of the gas, which Chloe's mom's like, well, I'm proud of Chloe. She basically ripped her mother 8 ways from Sunday. You guys should see the part 2 video. Anyways, Chloe's worried about this and that. So today, yesterday, I should say, it's still today in my opinion, as Chloe would say. I haven't gone to bed yet. But anyways, we went to Walgreens after she had a bath. We went to Walgreens, and they said, oh, come in around 3 and bring, if your helper, talking about Chloe, she called me a helper, is not there, bring your wheelchair and start stacking up the boxes and you can start packing tomorrow. We said, okay. So at 3 o'clock. So then we went over to Rite Aid, and we talked to them about boxes, and they're like, yeah, just, come in, and 2 days when we get our shipment, and we'll make sure the boxes are for you. So you don't have to go far. Just take one of our shopping carts back and forth, loading up boxes. And since you live right next door, there's no problem. We said, okay. So then we decided to go by the hardware store, and we asked about boxes, and they said, sure, you can have boxes. Then we went to Safeway, and they said, come by 8 to 10 every morning because we get shipments daily, and we will give you boxes. So then we're like, right on. So, and so then we went to cross the bridge, and as we were going, we decided it was hot. I mean, it was like 103, and we're just like, and Mop is gonna. So we decided to take a trip into Big Lots. We go in there and we're looking at furniture, and Chloe's like, when I get my check, retro check, she wanted to get some furniture. I said, yeah, okay, that's cool. You can have your own furniture, she wanted a new bed set and a new cat living room set. And I said, okay. Well, I was looking for a couch bed and nothing. So then we went over to Staples, and they're like, oh yeah, we get shipments in on Thursday. Come on in between this and this time, and we can get you some boxes. I looked at Chloe and I said, Chloe, I shouldn't have paid for the boxes that we have, but I wasn't taking a chance because, basically, with you're on Chloe time. So if we need extra boxes, we can go to these places. So then we went over to Petco. We skipped Big Five Sporting Goods. And lo and behold, you need boxes? Okay, we'll give you boxes. Come in on Friday. Chloe's like, right on. So then we finally bought a couple pig's ears for Moppy, and we left. We went over to Walmart. Now, Walmart said 6 to 8 in the morning. Well, Chloe ain't up at 6 to 8 in the morning. So, but we're doing afternoon things. So we went in there, after all the phone calls and all the running, and we were walking around, and first thing we did was ask this guy about the little baskets, put on my lap in the wheelchair. And they said, oh yeah, people keep pinching them and stealing them. So finally we go over and we get some more TV dinners. And I'm like, I need to get some sandwich meat. And so I got bread and sandwich meat and TV dinners. And Chloe decided she wanted to get what the remaining of her food card for herself candy bars. And I said, okay, well, at Rite Aid or Walgreens, we picked up energy drink for myself. I paid on my own card, and as always. So I got the energy drink, and this is one of those ones with a screw cap. It's the 24 ounces. I wish they had the 32 mega cans like they used to the BFGs, the big effing, monster BFCs, big friggin' cans. Anyways, I'm like, cool. So, so what happened was we went to around Walmart cooling down. We looked at this and that and everything else. Finally, Chloe's like, let me guess, you gotta go potty. And I go, yeah. So I went into the bathroom. We went and got our other stuff after looking around, and Walmart was a madhouse. It's like everywhere you went, kids were like, doggy, doggy. It's like, leave my damn, my Shih Tzu alone. My Shih Tzu, get your own. Well, as you all know, oh, don't do that to Mama. Anyways, because of my Shih Tzu here, look at him. I love my little Shih Tzu. Kids were running around trying to pet him, and it's like, leave him alone. So, he wants a belly rub. So then I decided to, go back. And Chloe's like, well, we got all these boxes lined up. We should be good. All we need is packing tape. We got the U-Haul reserves. It's $404. And that's for truck insurance and a utility dolly for the freezer and the safe and the filing cabinet, and then a furniture dolly, or you got the appliance dolly and then the utility dolly. So we got all this stuff being loaded up, and we're like, cool. So anyway, with it, we can use the appliance dolly and the utility dolly, both of us, to load boxes up fast. So we can have the truck unloaded really fast, and then put everything where we want to go by rooms. Chloe's going to organize it, and I will keep running back and forth. And, with our 2-bedroom, she's happy. She's like, so the manager tells me that my freezer is going to have to go in the dining room. So our secondary bedroom is going to be used as a little dining room to eat on. So it'll be an interesting set when we get set up, and so we know there's a library. They have a great library system. Internet's free, so we'll be over there. I'll upload some vids for you all when the time comes, so you don't think I abandoned my fan base. So anyways, we get home, and I had to go and clean the griddle. Well, you know me, I'm just like not going to argue with a young lady because, I asked her to clean, and she just snapped. And then she's like, because I've been cleaning, trying to get this place prepared for moving. And, it's inconvenience when, one person wants to be on the internet, the other person wants to clean. So my father-in-law just said, do the cleaning, leave her be. And I said, okay. So I got to go and take trash out tomorrow. I got to clean the kitchen, which won't take long. And then I got to get the dining room prepared yet again, because the dining room is pretty well full. And because we bought a 14 by 14 box, we're just going to start filling up like dishes and stuff we're not using. And then we're going to, put our silverware and stuff in a box, and we'll have that set up, and so forth, so on. And we got to throw out 2 lamps. We got that lamp there, and then a lamp over there that's broken. My grandmother's lamp for 50 years. Got to toss it. It broke. No way to fix the damn thing. It's like the electrical plug sheared. So, and so forth. Like my iPad plug. So, so we're looking at lamps today, and it's like $50. And it's like, well, we're moving, so we will just use the light we have in our new place. It's a ground level, and no problem. We only have one entrance to the door, so it's more secure than Goonies, but where we're living, there's no crime, so it's like, woohoo. And then, so what happened was, I got home, cleaned the griddle, got it set up, and Chloe was just being grumpy, so I made her club sandwiches first. I used jalapeno bacon. TJ's watching this, me and bacon, even including jalapeno bacon. Oh, I have something for TJ. There's a Facebook meme out there that says, if I have 10 pieces of bacon and you have 5 pieces of bacon, what happens? And then the meme says on the bottom, you get a black eye and a broken hand. I know you when it comes to Lexi and bacon, so I was thinking of you. Yeah, and I'm pretty tanned right now. So anyways, so I'm getting ready to put in a movie and go to sleep. But I wanted to share that with you. So, I will do updates. I got 63 spreadsheets to do. I did what I could. When I got done with dinner, I walked Moppy, and I ran into a new friend across the street in a different apartment complex, right through the wall there. There's another apartment complex, and lady's a real big movie buff. We were just talking about 42 and other movies, and she's like, oh, you got that movie? Oh, that great. Oh, you really are a young one. These are the classic TV shows. We're talking about that, and talking about this, and she was just asking me about transgender health care, and then, she basically flipped her lid and said taxpayers should be paying for it. The elderly should be getting their health care, which they're not getting because sex changes. So, Then we talked about my adopted grandmother, and then she gave Mop for beef jerkies, pepperoni beef jerkies. And then, I found out that her caretaker is my neighbor, sister Shelly's caretaker. So we talked about that for a while, and then she went in to watch the movies, and I went and called Poppy for an hour and a half, and we talked about, issues. And Poppy's just like, yeah, the integrated services are screwed up. The hospitals are screwed up. Chloe is autistic. She isn't borderline. She isn't schizophrenic. She isn't bipolar. Those are me. So, anyways, so we got done with that. I walked Moppy again, and I spent 2.5 hours talking to this lady. So I got in, and Chloe says, "What's that smell?" And I said, "It's me." And she says, "Are you going to shower?" And I said, "Tomorrow." She says, "How come?" I said, "Because." She says, "What's wrong?" I said, "I'll take a bath." I said, "Because it's late and I need to get spreadsheets done." So I completed all the spreadsheets, realized I have 63 to go, and I said I could probably hammer out most of them tomorrow, leaving just totals to do, and I'm done. And so I set up a new column in the spreadsheets for what's available so I can get my games through my credits. And I emailed the guy, and he emailed me back, gave me some advice, and I was like, right on. I sent my sister a message, and it was really really cool. So I was very happy about that, and but I'm getting depressed because I feel it's going to be my responsibility to take care of all the packing and stuff. Yeah, because it's just the way it is. So it's just a fear I have. So but right now, Thursday, we have to be home for boxes. So I'll be doing spreadsheets. And apparently, from what this email says, let's just say that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have 20 shipping labels coming with our packages because we ordered $111 shipping supplies for moving. And so my sister said, take the smaller or medium boxes for the kitchen stuff, and then, go through the food pantry, get rid of all the bad food, and then slowly clean around it, and then just put your spices. And if there's bad spices, toss them. So I was like, okay, so we're going to do that. And then, we'll start in the kitchen. We'll work in the dining room. The extra large boxes we'll use to put our clothes in, and we will pad it with electronics so nothing gets damaged. I need to go down to the storage shed on the property and find out about the TV box. I don't know if we put the TV box in storage or if we actually put the TV box in the dumpster. I got to find out. Otherwise, I got to spend $20 more for a TV box. But then we're going to get the closet here and the kitchen clean and packed up. We're not going to watch movies unless it's movies that we both agree to that we can keep out and pack them up last, leaving just, games to have out. And so, we're going to keep certain games out. Other games are going to be put up. Then when we get into the closet there in the hallway, it'll be easy. And then the last part is the office. Now, the office should be easy with both of us. Mostly it's game box and movies, so all we have to do is do that, and then we're good. Meanwhile, like I said, tomorrow I got to see the manager, use the fax machine, go to the library. So it's going to be a busy morning or afternoon again. And then after it's all done and faxed, then I will go to spreadsheets or nap, either or. It doesn't matter to me. And then afterwards, either it's bath time or more spreadsheets. And then tomorrow I'm going to reheat in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes, 350 the bacon, and make more club sandwiches. This time I'm going to have to do, etc. Now, talking about dishes for a minute, the young lady got mad the other day because I said, "Oh, your turn to do dishes." And she said, "Oh, I'll do them later." And it got to be like 2 in the morning, so I did them. She got mad. I was like, "Oh, well, they got to be done." So, as Poppy said, she's autistic, so technically it's, a disabled thing, and I'm just like, okay, cool. So I did those. But once we get the place put back together, then we'll be fine. I just got to, get things moving along, and that's what I'm doing right now. I need to go into the library system real quick, because I need to find out about my books. There's a couple of them I got out that needs to be renewed, and then I got to turn some books in. So I go summary. I've been meaning to fix this real quick. That one and that one's due, so I'm due to send those ones back. All right, and then there we go. So 5 due, I got 2 overdue, so I got to return the overdue books tomorrow, so I got to find them. So there you go. So anyways, other than that, like I said, I just got to get everything moving along, and then I'm good to go. So like I said, Tuesday is pretty much busy. Tuesday night, I go to bed early because I have to be up early to go to town. So my Switch and my backpack will be packed, and we're going to grab something to eat in town. And usually it's like a sandwich. So we're going to grab something, or, I'll pack something or other, depending on the heat. Not really mind, I should check the weather. But yeah, anyways, so Wednesday we're going to go get the records. I told the lady we needed to sign a record request. She said, oh, record request was already sent. And so I was like, if there's a records request already, she said, we've been waiting for you. I said, well, can we get it tomorrow? She said, no. I said, how about Wednesday? So we're going in Wednesday. Thursday we get boxes. Friday we're going to be busy again. So today will be 85. It'll be a little cooler. The wind's going to pick up. So Wednesday when we go to town, it'll be 91. So we're going to be roasting a bit. Thursday we're going to be indoors mostly. Once those boxes come, we'll be packing. And Friday we're going to be packing up boxes, and going out only when we have to, because all the way up to July 24th, it will be in the 90s. Friday is 101, Saturday is 95, Sunday is 97, Monday is 99, Tuesday is 98, Wednesday is 95. Tuesday is when the package comes in for the game company, and then I get my credit. So then I got to get my order placed, and then I'm set. And then maybe I can put a few files away after purchasing. So, but it's going to be in the 90s. So, but anyways, so then, we'll know how many packing tapes we need left, so and boxes, so we can continue packing up what needs to be done. So it's basically pack up, I feel sorry for Sister Alexis and Tara J, because they had to move twice, and it's like 22 months. I'm finally moving out. Almost 23 months. It's like time to move on, And so I'm really happy about that. And like I said, I'm proud of Chloe. She finally I told Poppy tonight that she finally snapped at her mom. And yet, her mom had it coming. So technically, no skin off my nose. We just got to focus on getting this place cleaned up and so forth. We might lose the internet. And if we do, we'll go to the library, we'll return the router, and we'll be set to go. One less thing to worry about for our move. And then tomorrow, so when I get there, we have internet, and we might just stay with one provider for a while we work on getting the other provider set up, which is a little more money, but in the end, I get the speeds I want, and I don't have any problems. So then the live feed's a lot better anyways. So anyways, with that said, it's a tiring night. Time for some lonesome dove and to relax. So I will update you later tomorrow evening when I give you a new total of how many spreadsheets I've done. Hopefully I don't run into anyone to chat with because of that. And like I said, all is well. So please, 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 and by the way, I still got to go to Winco to get dog food and milk and coffee filters. Those are the only items that we need right now, as well as we will be running a bar soap soon, and so dollar store and dish soap and shampoo conditioner. So with that said, please, please, please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Just keep it nice is all we ask. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It's wholesome fun, even for the dogs. Thanks for watching Buttercups.